Today on Sailing Joy.
Mas foi assim, um pesadelo ontem à noite.
Nossa, ali na frente?
Bom, nós estamos aqui na marina de Tought, Montenegro.
And we are back in Tought, Montenegro, at the marina, and this is actually the first burra storm that we're gonna have around here.
E ele é muito forte. Eu acho que a gente nunca viu vento tão forte quanto esse. Todo mundo fala que esse.
This burra wind is pretty common in the Adriatic region. Strong, very strong winds come from the mountain and can reach high speeds, destroying things in front of them. And we are about to witness the strongest wind we have ever had aboard Joy, so extreme caution is needed. I have even put a third line in the center of Joy to make it a little bit more stable, as the forecast was showing wind gusts up to 52 knots. The wind is already blowing pretty hard here, and we can see from a distance a generator that have just opened and got totally destroyed.
Os cabos do nosso pier aqui, pelo menos 2 barcos estouraram. Então, os moços que trabalham...
It is now 7:23 p.m. Our wind speed vane that is located on top of the mast stopped working, so we cannot see wind speed at this time. Joy was 12 feet from the dock and is now only 5 feet from hitting it, due to the strong force the wind is putting on us. Yeah, the wind is pretty strong. It is hard to show on camera, but the sailboats in front of us are moving so much more than we are, and we can hear their halyards bang on the mast continuously. When we get the gusts, we also see the sailboats behind us being pushed all to the side and some hitting their back to the dock. Forecast was for maximum gusts of 52 knots, but had already received reports of gusts of up to 70 knots from a boat that is 4 slots down from us. It is interesting that after a while, we could hear when the strong gusts from the burra were about to hit us violently, because we could actually hear the noise increase as the wind raced down the high mountains we have close to us. Another sail just opened down from us, but at this time it was almost impossible to leave Joy and go anywhere as the wind is gusting over 70 knots.
Problemas rajadas, ó, cara. Eu tava quase conseguindo fechar ela. Assustador esse negócio. Ó, a vela que abriu lá no fundo, os caras estão conseguindo fechar já. Ainda bem. Ai, que foi isso?
Our solar panel support and the solar panel started to vibrate a lot, and I was afraid we would lose our panels as the wind was hitting us now from the back of Joy.
Nosso painel solar tá fazendo muito barulho. Olha! Espero que ele não voe.
Amém.
Grandes chances, né?
Olha. Chance é grande mesmo.
Although we are in the marina, we are not entirely safe, as lines that secure us could pop at any time, or debris from another boat could hit us. So we get prepared and put our foul gear in case we need to jump into action to resolve an issue or help others. I just got a message from a friend on another boat close to us saying that he just registered 97 knots of wind. be able to feel the strong wind blowing at us make us realize and believe how vulnerable we are. There's a point during a storm like this one that you simply have to pray that everything goes well, as many factors are totally out of our hands. As we were not expecting winds over 50 knots, we did not remove our clears, and we're now afraid they may bust. We have just heard on the radio that right in front of us, a dinghy flew away from a sailboat, and the marina staff was going there to try to help. And another sail opened and got totally destroyed at a sailboat close to us. The noise and vibration was so intense that I would put my hand on the mast to feel the vibration that would resonate into the boat and us. The next morning came, and the wind continued, so I went out to try to secure our solar panel support that was holding very well, but could use a bit more extra support.
Balançando muito, 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 muito.
I also decided to add extra lines to secure joy, as we would continue to have strong winds for 24 to 48 more hours. And now, it could bring rain and some hail. Here's what 60 knots of wind gusts look like when it hits the water. The Bora wind also brings in extra cold weather. I was freezing trying to make sure all of our lines and joy was secure enough for the next round that we were about to get around here. So you guys know, the strong winds from Buda did damage our clears on top of joy. So we had to call some professionals once the wind came down to get it fixed. Now remember that noise I told you guys about last night? Well, at the time we did not know what it was about, but in reality we were super lucky because all the solar panels from the catamaran that was behind us flew away and missed us by a miracle, landing beside our hull on the water. The diver just came here to retrieve them. Look over there, the size of those panels. Oh no, my bacon just got burned. And the fire truck arrived super fast, but no worries, because it was not because of the burned bacon. Things were very stressful around here. This morning behind us a small boat caught on fire, but the firemen were able to extinguish it very fast. The wind speed goes from 15 to 40 knots super fast, shaking us from one side to the other. And here in Montenegro, it's just impressive the amount of rain we've been getting during the winter time. Next on Sailing Joy, it was time to reinstall our Genoa and get Joy ready to cruise another season. Going up the mast to check everything was on the agenda, and Patricia was having a good time raising and lowering on the mast. We replaced the sail driver nodes, and finally it was almost time to depart Montenegro for a new sailing season.